Have you ever wondered what if every MLB franchise was suddenly worth billions more than they are today? And no, this isn't a fantasy scenario or a dream for an owner. It's actually happening. Major League Baseball is preparing a new national media rights deal that could completely change the business of baseball. In today's video, we're going to break down what media rights are, why they matter so much to MLB, the current challenges in baseball revenue, what this new media rights deal could look like, how it impacts players, salaries and competitive balance, broader implications for MLB franchises, and finally, challenges and considerations for the new deal. So let's get started. First up, let's break down what media rights are and why they matter so much to MLB. So what exactly are media rights? In simple terms, media rights are the agreements that allow TV networks, streaming platforms, and other broadcasters to show games. For example, ESPN and Fox currently have national agreements to broadcast MLB games. Additionally, each team also has a local TV deal, which is why you might see logos of local channels on their uniforms or around their stadiums. These media rights agreements are incredibly valuable because they bring in a steady stream of income to both the league and its teams. However, many of these contracts are set to expire after 2028. That's when MLB starts to become very attractive to potential buyers. Why do media rights matter to MLB? Well, the money from these deals doesn't just go to the league office. It flows to the teams, and that's why it matters. To understand the importance of these media rights, consider what happened when the NBA signed its $77 billion media deal back in 2022. That deal caused a ripple effect, causing the value of each NBA franchise to skyrocket by approximately $1 billion. Now, MLB is looking to replicate that success. Now, let's talk about the current challenges in MLB revenue. And that's the second point on our agenda. Currently, MLB is facing some challenges in revenue generation, and that's something they're actively trying to address. Firstly, let's talk about local broadcast revenues. These can vary widely from team to team. Large market teams like the Yankees or Red Sox often earn significantly more from their TV deals than smaller market teams like the Rays or a.s. This can create an imbalance, putting small market teams at a disadvantage due to lower incomes. Secondly, let's look at attendance. While some games are packed, others aren't. This inconsistency in fan turnout can affect food, beverage, and ticket sales, impacting the bottom line. Lastly, there's sponsorship fluctuations. Brands sometimes scale back their sports sponsorships during economic uncertainty or shifts in consumer behavior. This ebb and flow can create challenges for MLB teams relying on these sponsorships for revenue. All these issues combined paint a picture of an industry seeking stability and growth. Now, let us explore what the new media rights deal could look like and why it's a game changer. Here's where things get really interesting. MLB is targeting a national deal that would consolidate games on fewer platforms. Think about having a few major streaming services and networks holding the bulk of MLB broadcasting rights. Imagine big playoff games or select regular season games becoming central events, kind of like what we see with the NBA. This move could elevate them to more valuable positions. The NBA has a great model for this. Their approach to streaming games has attracted younger audiences who prefer on-demand content over traditional TV. Now, if MLB pulls this off, it could be huge. Let's talk about some potential benefits of this deal. First, higher franchise values. Right now, the average MLB franchise is valued at roughly $2.6 to $2.8 billion. But after this deal, Experts predict each team could be worth well beyond $3 billion. That's a massive jump in valuation. Second, revenue predictability. With a centralized deal, teams will likely receive a guaranteed sum annually, reducing the dependence on those fluctuating local broadcast incomes. Third, fan access. More games could be available across multiple platforms. This variety could attract younger fans who like to stream content, helping MLB grow its audience. Here's a quick graphic to visualize the impact of the new media rights deal. As you can see, the money from the deal goes directly to the teams, which then use it for various purposes. Some allocate funds to player payroll, improving training facilities or stadium renovations. Others invest in community programs or youth academies. Next up, let's discuss how this new deal will impact players, salaries, and competitive balance. We all love our favorite players and want them to succeed, right? Well, a new media rights deal could significantly improve their situation. Here's how. Firstly, let's talk about higher salaries. With more revenue coming in for teams, there will likely be more money for player salaries. This means players could see significant raises, boosting their income. Secondly, economic reforms. MLB is also looking at tweaks to revenue sharing and competitive balance measures. This could help smaller market teams spend more on players. By leveling the playing field financially, we might see better competition. Finally, fan excitement. More competitive games mean more fans will tune in, whether it's on TV or streaming. Increased viewership could lead to more sponsorships and merchandise sales, all of which contribute to a thriving business environment for MLB and its players. Now, let's look at the broader implications of the new media rights deal for MLB franchises. This deal has the potential to reshape the business of baseball and take it to new heights. How? Well, let's start with stadium renovations and fan experience. Better revenue streams mean teams can invest in improved stadiums. Think about updated seating, better food options, and enhanced entertainment. These upgrades not only attract more fans, but also create a more enjoyable game day. Secondly, branding and marketing. With more income, MLB teams can expand their branding and marketing efforts. This includes reaching out to new fans through various campaigns and community engagement. Improved marketing can also boost local businesses through sponsorships and partnerships. Finally, let's talk about merchandise and global growth. MLB franchises can enhance their merchandise offerings with more revenue, creating unique items that appeal to fans. They can also explore new global markets, expanding their reach and fan base. Investing in international academies can develop top talent, securing future stars for the league. Overall, these improvements contribute to a more exciting and profitable future for MLB teams. There are some challenges to overcome in reaching this new era of baseball. So, let's talk about that. Securing a successful new media rights deal involves several challenges that MLB needs to overcome. One significant hurdle is gaining approval from the MLBPA, the Players Association, for any revenue-related changes. This deal affects everyone in the industry, so getting buy-in from all parties is crucial. Another challenge lies in addressing concerns about rising ticket prices and reduced local TV access. Finding ways to make the deal appealing to fans while ensuring affordability is essential. Moreover, owners must work to maintain competitive balance in the league. This means ensuring that small market teams don't get left behind. Implementing measures to distribute revenue fairly is key to achieving this balance. If these challenges are addressed effectively, MLB could secure a deal that benefits players, fans in the league as a whole, ushering in a new era of baseball. As we wrap up our discussion about the future of MLB, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you think the new media rights deal will impact the league? Will it help smaller teams compete better? And how do you think it will change the way games are accessed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on MLB business, franchise news, and insider insights. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the fascinating world of sports business. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep cheering on your favorite teams. And remember, the business of sports is a game of constant evolution. So keep watching this space for the latest updates and analysis. Thanks again for tuning in